Ciao amici e amiche, continuiamo la
I was
storia
afraid
di
I blew my
Sandland.
chance at riding a jump bug for a second.
Prince,
Incredibile
you
direi,
need to learn to control yourself.
Quit
molto
nagging
bella.
me. We got what we came for, right?
But I was hoping we'd have more time to hunt for parts.
The wannabe junkers may be gone, but the defenders are still around. So don't even think about coming in here alone.
I know. I'd never be that reckless. Probably.
Here we go.
So the battleship crash landed in these mountains, huh?
That's right. It hit the ground with such force that debris was scattered all over the area.
That thing must be super tough to mostly survive a landing like that.
I hope I get a chance to inspect it someday.
Wow, this cave is huge.
Looks like this cave leads straight to the Lee Sub battleship.
It seems that the Junkers have cobbled together a convenient route between the market and battleship.
Here we go.
Always remain calm, no matter the situation. Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
You're talking to the Fiend Prince. I'm like the definition of calm. At least that was sort of fun.
Allora, il carro armato è una cosa fighissima. Che troppo forti. Sì.
We need to keep our bearings passing between the cliffs. It's easy to lose your sense of direction on these windy roads.
If you get lost, be sure to check the map.
Nice! One down.
We need to keep our bearings passing between the cliffs. It's easy to lose your...
Nice! One
C'è un
down!
cassone là, eh? Cassoni servono, eh? No.
You're a weird one, old man. Doing all this to find water for other people.
I'm not that noble. Only death awaits us if we don't help each other.
Huh. I guess.
Ah!
Come on! Hang in there!
Che cosa avevo sconfitto? Oh, è scassato il mezzo.
When you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Era scassato.
Can't we just pick them
scassatissimo.
off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha. Sounds more complicated than I thought.
Oh! 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 Questi qua! Cattivoni. Allora, queste risorse posso prendere anche dal mezzo. I cassoni devo per forza scendere.
What kind of region are we in?
Well, there should be a few towns, an army base, and a bandit hideout around here.
Soldiers and bandits. Sounds like nothing but trouble.
Exactly. Don't let your guard down.
Andiamo a
See
prenderci
these
un po'
tire
di roba.
tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us.
C'era una taglia che
Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town.
ho preso, ma non
The
so
car
se
should
devo
also
andare in
go
un
a bit
posto
faster than it would on
specifico.
unpacked ground.
Oppure da qualsiasi parte.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads.
Non c'è
They
più
roam over
andati.
Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Devo andare sul
Oh,
ponte.
travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them.
Spino. Spino, spino, spino.
What's wrong? Aren't you going in?
I am. It's just there's an urgent news bulletin on the radio now.
Oh? Prince, we'd best listen too.
Okay.
Yesterday, a Royal Army tank was hijacked from that base by unknown saboteurs. The perpetrators have gone on a rampage with their stolen tank, looting vital water supplies and destroying several towns.
What the?
Anyone who has recently sighted a suspicious tank should contact the Royal Army immediately. Any information... Moreover, the king is offering a 30 million zenny reward for the capture of the saboteurs, dead or alive.
What?
But we didn't do any of that!
Of course! I mean, Mayor Tor trusts you guys, so...
Damn it. How could the Royal Army sink so low? They have turned the entire world against us. Unless we find the spring, we'll have to spend the rest of our lives on the run.
It's pretty horrible of them to put a bounty on your head.
Our only hope is to find that spring as soon as we can.
Let's abandon the tank and forget all about this. We got lucky. They still don't know who we really are.
Some demon you are, thief. Don't be such a coward.
But Prince!
I'll keep looking for the spring all on my own if I have to. No turning back now.
I'll come too. We're basically partners in crime at this point.
Let me be clear. I'm not turning back until I've seen that spring with my own eyes. If you can't handle that, then go home already.
But... What will everyone say if they see me return without you?
Don't be a worrywart, Gramps. I'm sure things will work out. Once the jump bot's ready, I just know we'll find the spring.
How can you be so sure?
You're a gutsy one, aren't you?
Do you think Anne's fine working on that jump bot all on her own?
None of us know what we're doing. We'd only get in her way if we tried to help. We're better off getting some rest for the journey ahead.
We're going to be aimlessly wandering through the southern desert with an entire army on our tail.
Don't worry, I lived in the south 30 years ago, so I at least know the general lay of the land there.
Ah, 30 years ago. You mean back when the Peachy still inhabited the area? That would be about the time the Royal Army wiped them all out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, about that time.
Such a tragedy. That made my list of the top 10 most foolish things humanity has ever done.
Foolish? but it prevented the Peachy from destroying...
Really? You actually believe that? The Peachy were really developing a machine that made water.
What? Water? No, that can't be true.
It's true, all right. The brilliant Peachy were trying to create massive quantities of water. Not just for themselves, but to share with everyone. And because the Royal Army's profits would go up in smoke if that happened, they got rid of the Peachy first. The massive explosion that happened when they were attacked was caused by the aquanium they needed to make their machine work, which the Royal Army gave them knowing what would happen. And the Royal Army used a massive aquanium bomb to wipe out every last one of them.
No. But how can this be? The commander of the tank brigade that attacked them, who ordered the shots that set off the aquanium, was me.
Huh?
The resulting explosion destroyed almost my entire village. And everyone in my whole brigade, apart from me, was killed in an instant. The army thinks I died back then, too. They made us attack, knowing it would cause that explosion.
Wait. If they knew, why would they make your tanks attack inside the blast radius?
2 birds with 1 bomb. Our brigade never much liked Supreme Commander Zeu's methods. We spoke our minds too much.
Oh, well, not your fault, huh? You had no idea.
Sure. You thought you were saving the world, right?
But then...
The Peachy were really developing a machine that made water.
the real fiend here.
And the Royal Army used a massive aquanium bomb to wipe out every last one of them.
Is actually me. Hey, what in the world?
I'm absorbing the power of darkness. 'Cause it looks like we're in for a fight. Right? That snooze hit the spot. All right. Think I'll check on Anne to see how the jump bot's coming along.
Ok. Andiamo a parlare con lei.
What's this?
Cos'è questo?
Nice, huh?
Ah, ha creato
I
questo?
picked up a core frame in pretty decent shape at the lease-up junkers market.
That's funny. It's the same model as my old car.
Ah,
Oh, really? A junker was selling it. He said that he bought it off a bunch of bandits with diamond face paint.
Those thieves. They'll do just about anything to turn a profit.
sì.
You mean this used to be your car?
It would seem so.
Oh. In that case, you should have it.
Are you sure?
Don't sweat it. I had fun putting it together. And I owe you guys a ton anyway.
You're too
Che bravo.
kind. Thank you.
Oh man! I sure wish I had my own car.
I can make you one too if you bring me a frame.
Your eyes are bloodshot. Did you not sleep?
Not a wink. I stayed up all night making the car.
So you've been slacking on the jump bot to do that instead?
It's not like I didn't try, you know. I've never built one, and it's complicated enough that I'll need a blueprint.
Are you serious? Oh man!
It's a highly specialized bot, so I'm not surprised.
If you're after a blueprint, I think Mayor Tor just might have what you need. Didn't he mention that the rebel army had left some files on jump bots behind?
Oh yeah! The mayor'd be the person to ask. I'm impressed you managed to remember
Dai.
that.
Ho ho!
Il
When it
sindaco.
comes to memory, no other
E là.
demon can match me.
I hope whatever Mayor
Eccolo.
Tor was thinking of was actually the blue...
Hey, would you happen to have the jump bot blueprints?
Blueprints? No, I don't have anything like that.
Great.
Didn't you mention there being some documentation on jump bots in the files the rebels left behind?
Oh, you're right. Let me go fetch them real quick.
Vediamo se c'è qualcosa che ci può interessare. Magari
Found
c'è.
them. This what you need?
So you had the blueprints after all.
Is it all right if we borrow these for a bit?
Be my guest.
Thanks.
Grazie. Certo che sembriamo robot. Robot.
Welcome.
Bevanda, siero, kit riparazione. Io ne comprerei uno. Due kit di potenza di fuoco. Due corazza. Ok. E qua bisogna... Armi, armi. Oh, eccolo qua. Dai, ci siamo.
Thank you for coming.
Ciao. Eccoti.
We brought the blueprints.
They really had exactly what we needed! This I'll get started right away. Hope I have enough parts.
Colori speciali veicoli. Bulloni. Ok, componenti, veicoli. Allora, crea veicolo. Ok, salbox. Ah. E mo? E vai. Uh, 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 uh. Allora, incrementa velocità. Arma primaria. Ok. Base, tutto base. Ok, adesso possiamo... Ok, non possiamo... Non possiamo fare nulla. Componente creato, certo. Lanciagranate. Mitra. Ok. Bam! Carrozziere, salt box, mi piace. Bellissimi, raga.
See you later.
Ah, così proprio.
Done and done.
I can't believe you really made it.
What you talking about? You didn't think she could?
I'll be honest, I had my doubts. You must have had a fine mentor.
No mentor for me. I'm completely self-taught. Just picked up what I could here and there. There's just always been a lot for me to tinker around with.
Incredible.
In any case, this should allow us to slip past the army and continue on our journey south.
You know, it's awfully fitting that we made a bot to outfox the Royals at the Rebel Army's ex-base. Almost like it's fate.
All right then, let's get a move on already.
If you have any problems with the bot, come back for repairs anytime.
Thanks.
Prince, before we head to the East Valley, let's scout the southern road.
What for?
I want to see what the army might be able to throw at us.
Okay.
Not okay. I don't want to fight an army.
Believe me, neither do I.
At least that was sort of fun.
Ah, ecco, questo qua ne spara due alla volta. Ci sta. Oh! Non era morto.
Nice. One down.
Guarda che c'ha un salbox. Ok. Oh! Distrutto.
There's more to that girl than meets the eye. Who is she, really?
You mean Anne? What does it matter anyway?
Perhaps it doesn't. Everyone has secrets they wouldn't like others to pry into, after all.
Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Observe them, huh? I'll try that next time.
Pieno di questi rovi che saltano. Io per fabbricarne uno.
You run into enemies in the desert. Taking a head...
At least that was sort of fun.
Bello.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
Bello.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
Oh. Però fa un danno pazzesco. Guarda qua.
When you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha. Sounds more complicated than I thought.
Vediamo perché servono un sacco di... Ah, eccolo qui, questo qua che mi segue col carrettino. Bellissimo. Filmato.
Wow. Their defenses are much stronger than I expected. It's practically a fortress. There's no breaking through that. As expected, we'll have to take a detour via East Valley.
Huh? What's this?
That's my lucky charm.
Wait a second. I know this human. She used to be a famous movie star. Sexy terrier, right? You might act like a stick in the mud, but looks like you're a dirty old man on the inside.
Shut up and sit down. We're moving out.
Planning to face the army, old man? Is that what the Lucky Charm's for?
What? But you said we weren't going to fight the Royal Army!
But the old man's obviously gotta pay the royals back for what they pulled on him.
Hold on. Please tell me you're joking. That was...
It's your fault, thief! You're the one who blabbed all those secrets to him like a total know-it-all.
No, my top priority is to find the spring. But if the Royal Army gets in my way, I'll gladly take them on. I'd give my left arm for a chance at Supreme Commander Zayu.
Papa! It's a tank!
Nice going, Pike! I knew we'd score us a catch! All right, get in position!
Allora, vediamo un attimo. Sì, io devo andare giù, ma di qua non si
Hey,
va.
there's supposed to be a price on our heads, right?
Yeah, we'll have to be on the lookout for not just the army, but bounty hunters as well.
Wait, is Anne wanted too?
Oh, why, Prince? Don't tell me you're worried about her.
No. It just sucked big time if our bot broke down and we didn't have her around to fix them.
Don't worry, sweet prince. The girl's safe in Spino.
Like I said, I am not worried.
Bellissimo anche il robot
If
però.
enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to get distance from them.
And then run away.
Running in a blind panic gives them more chances to hit you in the back. Assess the situation calmly instead.
Ugh, I prefer running toward. Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump.
Quanta roba c'è dentro! No. Guarda quanta roba c'è dentro.
Like, why do we need water to live?
That's because the human body is composed of roughly 60% water.
Oh, guarda qui che rovi.
that depends on the species. Slime's body is nearly 100% water, for instance.
Oh,
The ocean's right outside of Sandland, isn't it?
scusa.
Can't we get water from there?
Just traveling all the way to the sea is no easy task, and we have no good means of transporting water that far either.
Right. Sandland's surrounded by a vast desert and steep cliffs.
Prendiamo tutto
Guess we
il
really do need
possibile.
water.
The leader of
La
the
linea non sa
Raptors.
proprio che cosa serve. Oh,
Watch
oh,
out
oh.
for its fiery breath in particular.
Oh cacchio. Scusami, sto carretto.
Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
Thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back.
Roba. Siamo alti però.
With the palace close by, we're safe from bandits here. Certainly not safe from the Royal Army, though. Cause a ruckus and soldiers will be on you like hawks.
I don't want to see that.
Oh cacchio.
Demons shouldn't go out looking for trouble, Prince.
Ho preso tutto il possibile, eh. Raga, anche il robot è fantastico comunque. Diciamo che la demo ci ha fatto partire più avanti.
Well, it goes.
Potevamo venire anche con il... E qui? Chi che fa il salto così? No, dai.
Now that's a sandfall.
Quite the sight indeed.
Only this was water. We wouldn't need the spring anymore.
Hey, Thief! Magic this into water!
Prince, we wouldn't be here if I had magic like that.
Yeah, makes sense. Just wanted to check.
Tutto qua.
Here we go.
Vabbè.
Well, so it goes.
Bello. Oh cacchio.
At least that was sort of fun.
Allora adesso devo...
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sandland. We should stop by if we come upon it.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly toward you.
I'd prefer for everyone to be scared, honestly.
Qui veramente si deve prendere un sacco di risorse, eh. Bellissimo questo gioco. Bello, devastante. Guarda! Ho preso il motore.
This looks like a good spot for a rest.
You want to rest?
Rest is important.
Ciao. La vendita 2005. Quello che dice per la vendita vendiamo,
Thank you.
Prego. Io non mi ricordo mai di bere. Allora, riposiamo e amici e amiche, ci vediamo al prossimo episodio Marcodrums Games e questo gioco fighissimo che è Sandland Day One Edition vi saluta, ci vediamo al prossimo episodio. Seguite anche tutti gli altri giochi sul mio canale, iscrivetevi, grazie mille del vostro supporto, se l'avete già fatto, se non l'avete fatto iscrivetevi, se non lo fate va bene lo stesso, però è gratuito, fatelo, così almeno riesco a crescere come canalozzo. Ciao a tutti, alla prossima, mitici mitiche, Marcodrums Games, Sandland, PS5.
There are a whole lot more wannabe junkers near the royal capital than I'd have expected to find. So much wealth for the taking must be tempting to those struggling to get by.
Why don't they just take over the capital?
Might at least be a change of pace. But this country would be even worse off with them in control.